What's going on, English learners? Welcome back to another episode of English Podcast with Larry and Mark. This is your ultimate audio lounge where we blend real-world English practice with some deep, thought-provoking life advice. I'm your host, Larry.
And I'm Mark. Thank you so much for pressing play and letting us hang out in your headphones today. We promise to be the most polite, friendly guests in your ears.
Absolutely. We will wipe our shoes at the door, I promise. So, Mark, let me kick things off with a quick question for you. When you were a little kid, what was your absolute biggest dream? What did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh man, I had a million different ideas, but my ultimate fantasy was to become a world-famous soccer player. I pictured the massive stadium, the blinding lights, and thousands of fans screaming, "Mark! Mark!"
And what was the actual reality? Let me guess. A tiny dirt field behind your school?
Exactly. A tiny field and my best friend yelling, "Mark, you missed the goal again." Okay, what about you, Larry?
When I was young, I was fully convinced I was going to be a massive rock star. I envisioned a huge stage, a shiny microphone, and fans going absolutely crazy.
And the reality?
The reality was my stage being the carpet in my bedroom. My loyal fans were 2 dying houseplants and a very confused desk chair. But hey, it was still a sold-out show.
I love that. You know, even if our childhood dreams were a little dramatic and over the top, they served a huge purpose. They made life exciting. They gave us a spark.
That is incredibly true. And that spark is exactly what we are going to dive into today. We are talking about dreams and goals, the massive desires hiding in your heart, and the small practical goals that actually make them possible.
And we are going to do it entirely in clear, simple B1 level English. We want this to be accessible, but still packed with real emotion and authentic stories. So if you are an intermediate learner, this episode is custom built for you.
Even if you consider yourself a beginner, stick around. You don't need to understand every single word. Just relax, absorb the context, and take in the natural rhythm of the language.
Before we dive into the deep end, we have one tiny favor to ask. It requires just one tap of your finger, but it is a massive help for our channel. If you enjoy learning with us, please hit that like button and subscribe. It tells the algorithm to help other learners discover English Podcast with Larry and Mark.
Also, we have a fun little challenge for the comments section today. We want you to drop a comment using this exact format. I'm your name from your country, and one small step I will take for my dream is...
It can be a massive life dream or a tiny practical goal. Everything is welcome. By simply typing it out, you give your dream respect and physical space in the real world. We read every single comment, and we absolutely love seeing where you are tuning in from.
All right, let's get into the core of today's topic. First, we need to clarify what dreams and goals actually mean in everyday English. To be clear, we are not talking about the dreams you have while sleeping. We aren't analyzing dreams about flying cars or talking dogs. Definitely not. When we say dream in this context, we mean a massive, burning wish for your future, something you deeply desire to manifest in your life.
Maybe your dream is to speak English flawlessly. Maybe it's relocating to a new country, launching your own business, or simply building a quiet, stress-free life for your family. A dream is the big picture vision of the life you want.
A goal, however, is entirely different. A goal is the bridge. It's when you say, okay, this is my big dream. Now, what is the specific, small action I must take today to get closer? I like to frame it this way. The dream is the what, and the goal is the how. Dream equals big wish. Goal equals small plan. Exactly. For instance, if your dream is, I want to speak English confidently, your goal is, I will record myself speaking English into my phone for 5 minutes every single morning. Big dreams and small goals travel together. They are the ultimate team. Let's make this highly personal so our listeners can see how this works in reality. Larry, What is one of your current major dreams?
One of my biggest dreams is to eventually run my own immersive English retreat center. I picture a bright, cozy location, maybe out in nature. We'd have huge tables, great coffee, and students flying in from all over the world to practice English in a totally safe, welcoming environment.
Wow, a physical safe haven for language learners. That sounds incredible. But if you just sit on your couch imagining it, it remains a fantasy. What is your actual goal?
Right. So my goal is entirely practical. Every single weekday, I spend exactly 15 minutes drafting curriculum for that future center. I write lesson plans, test out speaking exercises, or organize ideas. Just 15 minutes.
Only 15 minutes?
Yes, 15 minutes is the strict minimum. Sometimes I do more, but executing those 15 minutes tells my brain I am moving slowly, but I am definitely coming. The big dream stays alive through tiny, consistent daily effort.
I absolutely love that phrase. I am moving slowly, but I am definitely coming. For me, my biggest dream right now is securing a quiet house with a massive green garden. I want a slower, more peaceful lifestyle, far away from city traffic and concrete.
That sounds amazing. So, what is the small, tactical goal attaching you to that dream right now?
Every single month, I transfer a very specific fixed amount of money into a dedicated future home savings account. I treat it like a non-negotiable bill. I call it paying rent for my future. Also, I force myself to spend at least one afternoon a week sitting in a local park, just to taste that quiet green feeling right now.
That is brilliant. You are actively living a tiny piece of your future dream in your current reality. Our listeners should absolutely apply this framework. Ask yourself, what is one big dream I carry? And what is one microscopic action I can execute today to honor it?
So we've covered the theory. Big dreams require small steps. But we all know real life is incredibly messy. We have Wi-Fi, constant notifications, demanding jobs, and a very comfortable sofa whispering, just chill out, watch one more video.
Oh, the sofa has an incredibly persuasive personality. Staying focused on a goal when your environment is screaming for your attention is the hardest part of the equation.
It really is. So let's share a few highly practical strategies to protect your dream from daily distractions.
Strategy number 1. Stop trying to chase 10 different dreams simultaneously. A lot of people say, I want to learn English, get rich, lose 20 pounds, learn to play guitar, and start a business by next Tuesday.
And the brain immediately panics and shuts down. It says, this is way too overwhelming. Let's just scroll social media instead. The secret is to select just one main priority for this specific season of your life.
Exactly. A season could be the next 3 months. You declare, for the next 90 days, mastering conversational English is my singular priority. The other dreams aren't dead. They are just sitting in the back seat, relaxing while English drives the car. Strategy number 2, establish a daily anchor. An anchor is a heavy object that stops a boat from drifting away. A daily anchor is a tiny, non-negotiable action that prevents your dream from drifting out of your schedule. For example, your anchor could be, every evening, immediately after dinner, I will listen to Larry and Mark's podcast for 15 minutes. Tying the action to a specific time, like after dinner, is crucial. If you say, I'll do it sometime today, sometime almost always means never.
Strategy number 3 is all about defense. You have to aggressively protect your focus from dream thieves. Dream thieves are constant phone notifications, infinite social media feeds, and the toxic habit of multitasking.
When it is time for your 15-minute anchor, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Tell your family you need a short window of absolute silence. It's not about isolating yourself for 3 hours. It's about claiming 15 minutes of uninterrupted, highly concentrated focus. Now, let's address the most emotional hurdle. What happens when your own energy is completely drained?
Or worse, when the people around you don't actually support your dream.
That is the heaviest feeling. You are super excited. You share your vision of speaking fluent English, and someone replies, "You? At your age? Be realistic." That kind of discouragement stings, especially when it comes from friends or family.
But here is a massive psychological truth our listeners need to understand. When people criticize your dream, their words are almost entirely about their own fears, not your limitations. They are terrified of taking risks, so they want you to stay in the comfortable, safe zone with them.
It's like trying to hike up a mountain while your friends are sitting on the couch yelling, "Come back down, it's too dangerous." You don't have to convince them. Keep your dream private and precious. Share it only with a select few who genuinely support your growth, like this podcast community.
And when your own internal voice gets loud and tries to convince you to quit, don't make permanent decisions. Just scale the habit down. Tell yourself, I feel exhausted today. I won't study for 30 minutes, but I will show loyalty to my dream by doing just 5 honest minutes.
That is the definition of true loyalty. Your dream is not a strict, stressful deadline. It is a compass. A compass doesn't yell at you to run faster. It just quietly points you in the right direction. Just keep walking.
All right, it is time for our signature word tour. We utilize some fantastic vocabulary today, so let's slow down and break these words down clearly. Word number 1, priority. This noun refers to the most important thing that demands your immediate attention and energy over everything else. Example, for the next 3 months, improving my English is my absolute priority. Word number 2, distractions. Things that forcefully pull your mental focus away from your main objective. Example, I put my phone in another room to eliminate distractions while I study. Word number 3, consistent. Executing an action regularly, steadily, and reliably over a long period of time. Example, you don't need intense talent, you just need to be highly consistent. Word number 4, loyalty. Showing unwavering support and commitment to a person, a habit, or a dream, even when times get difficult. Example, I show loyalty to my goals by showing up even when I am tired.
Word number 5, direction. The specific path or course along which someone is actively moving. Example, my daily habits give my life a clear, positive direction.
Word number 6, discouraged. Feeling a loss of confidence, enthusiasm, or hope due to obstacles or negative feedback. Example, don't feel discouraged by mistakes. They are just proof that you are learning.
Word number 7, mindset. The established set of attitudes and beliefs that govern how you interpret challenges and make decisions. Example, adopting a growth mindset completely changed the way I view failure.
And word number 8, tempted. Experiencing a strong urge or desire to do something, especially something you know you should avoid. Example, I felt tempted to watch TV, but I chose to listen to an English podcast instead.
Incredible job, everyone! You just fed your brain a massive dose of premium English and personal growth. Don't forget our challenge. Drop a comment below with your name, your country, and the one small step you are taking toward your dream today.
We absolutely love reading your comments, and your transparency might be the exact spark another learner needs to see today. Keep your dream acting as your compass and refuse to quit. I'm Larry. And I'm Mark. Thank you for choosing English Podcast with Larry and Mark. Keep taking ground, keep showing up, and we will see you in the very next episode.
Take care, family. See ya.